All right, so we had some snow, all right, and some folks acted like it was this picture. Hopefully, your boss didn't make you go to work, and if he did, hopefully you were safe. Quickly thing on the remote learning. This is Tuesday. You would normally be in class. We'd already been in class. Um, the school has switched to remote learning. Um, some of us who are from snow country would look outside and say, "What? No, that's the big deal." And even those of us who aren't from up north would look outside, and your area might be fine. However, this is a community college, and we have people coming from many different locations, and some places just 20, 30 minutes away got a lot of snow. People from Jacksonville, which is more than 30 minutes, but people in Jacksonville get some 10 inches of snow. So we have to take that into account. So hopefully we'll be back to work tomorrow. Make sure you should pay attention. You're looking at your text messages and your emails, and you don't see anything, you could even go to the cfcc.edu and see if there's any messages for that. But hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully for me, because this is a lot more work. I know y'all, and you might think that this is great, but you're not off the hook. You still have to do work. So that's what this video is. I'm going to explain that. Okay, so what I really wanted to do is go over some of the differences. Of course, remote learning is going to be different than what we have in the classroom. I tried, however, to do everything as close to it as possible. All right, so if we look at the module, we'll have a lecture, which is going to be a video, and I'll explain that. And you'll have the PowerPoint there. You're still required to do the reading. We're still going to do a pretest. And we're going to, instead of being involved with each other in classroom, we're going to be doing a discussion. Still have the quiz, and we would still, we're still going to be discussing, or I'm still going to be talking to you about the milestone that's coming up. So let's take these things in turn, please. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so please. All right. The lecture, I did a video for this lecture, for this chapter in the section I did of this course during the summer. It's the same. The only difference is the PowerPoint is not being on the screen. There's no screenshot of the PowerPoint because, quite frankly, I didn't know how to do that back then. But you have the PowerPoint so you can follow along. And just a side note here, I don't know why, but whenever I do a video, I try to be as poised as possible. Maybe not, but I try. And so most of the video is fine, but there'll be a split second where I'm giving the goofiest, stupidest look on my face. And that is the moment that YouTube chooses for its screenshot. I don't know how to fix it. If you know how, let me know. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Of course, I have the PowerPoint, and which will be helpful for this time because I did not have it screenshotted, so you can follow along. There might be I might veer from it a little bit, but for the most part, it'll be helpful to you. Okay, and then I have, I'm just telling you again, to reiterate, read the chapter. This is going to be very helpful if you have read the chapter, especially this week since there's no interaction, face-to-face interaction. Okay? Let's see. Okay, so we're still going to do a pretest. Now, let me explain this to you. Normally, the pretest is 25 points that is incorporated into the 100 points of your professionalism. Same thing this week. 25 points is Kahoot. 75 is what? It's going to be the discussion. All right. Now, I want to say something about the Kahoot. The Kahoot is... I've done this once before, done the Kahoot online. Each person will do it individually. That's fine. It worked relatively well until I graded early, and then it reset everything and it messed everything up. So I'm not going to grade these until the end. It still might mess up. I'm not that familiar with how it's supposed to integrate. If there's any issues, let me know. If it doesn't let you go in, or if it says the wrong thing, that you get the wrong grade or whatever, let me know. But I am not going to grade these until the end, until I get everybody's after the due date. If you're late after I grade it, then it might be a problem, and we'll deal with that when we come back. Don't be late. All right. So moving forward. Okay, what is next? Okay, so this is the discussion. This is a cool discussion. This is a discussion I did again in my other iteration of this um, course. It's on the chapter. It's actually in chapter 4, at least last time, but it has to do with beach resorts, so it works out fine. All right, so beach resorts. In your book, you're going to read the quick getaway on page 102, and it's talking about that particular resort. I went and I found the video on a video that details that resort. It's a really fascinating resort. I won't exactly call it unique because there's some really crazy things out there that are more unique to this. However, it's different than what I would typically picture in my mind as a beach resort. It combines a lot of really cool things. It combines with high luxury with a science trip. All right, so it's really neat. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the discussion. Okay. All right. This is the quiz. I think there's two true or false, 4 or 5 multiple choice, and a couple. What do you call essay? All right. Most of these questions are taken from the publisher's test bank. So they're worded differently than I would word them, of course, but it's all found in the book. Well, I don't know what's going on. Okay. So for homework, I want you to read the next chapter for next week, of course. And then we got the milestone. So milestone 3 is due 2 weeks from today. Normally, I'll give you 2 weeks to do the milestone. Some of you have already done it. That's fine. The video here will explain the milestones, and it's not showing up in this screen for some reason, but when you see it, it will be there. The video explains what I want, and it's basically 2 minutes of what I would be telling you in class before you leave, if I remember about the milestones. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to do an announcement to let you know what you expect that to be different this week than on a normal week. This is not a pass. It's not a free pass. I think I said that in the beginning. This is not a free pass. You must do the work. Just because notice that when the announcements go and stuff like that, they don't say class is canceled, classroom is canceled, which indicate that it's a mulligan. It's not a mulligan. You have to do the work. All right. They are expecting you to go through the videos and the things like that to continue to do the work in a way that you would do remotely if it was a remote class. All right. So that's it. Be safe. I should see most of you tomorrow. Those of you who I would normally see tomorrow, I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Make sure that you pay attention to your emails, to your texts, and if you don't see anything, look at your cfcc.edu to see if we're going to be in work at school tomorrow. Hopefully we will be, but I don't know. Okay, I will see you guys when I see you.